Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to North Vermillion High School's gymnasium for more Sectional 54 action. We're getting ready for Game 2 here. We've already changed the warm-up side, so right now Traders Point Knights are warming up. The Attica Red Ramblers just had their warm-up period. They're doing a little hitting on the sidelines. How did we get here? Well, first game of Sectional 54 was Traders Point versus the host North Vermillion Falcons, and Traders Point took that one in straight sets, 3-0, which put them into this morning's matchup with Attica High School. Attica will be the visitors on the scoreboard. Traders Point will be the home team on the scoreboard. You won't have to worry about that, obviously. The scoreboard in here is on the top left corner, with the points in the set being listed first and the amount of sets won being listed second. So that's this morning's matchup at 11 o'clock. Directly following this, we're going to clear the gym, disinfect the gym, clean it up real nice, and we'll be back at 1:30 for basically the third game in Sectional 54. It would have been the fourth game had Central Catholic not pulled out of the sectional. But as it stands at 1:30 or around there, it'll be Bethesda Christian against the Covington Trojans. So it'll be the Patriots versus the Trojans at 1:30. We'll be back here at 7 o'clock for the championship after we've cleared the gym and disinfected the gym. So thank you for joining us today. And let's hear from Commissioner Neidig. And then I'll be back to talk to you as we start.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell with our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Paul, what a busy weekend. Before we talk about the busy weekend, thanks so much for the hospitality for you and the staff when Paul Kinder and I were there for the pairing show for the football show. Love the new set, love the new layout, and it's exciting to be at this point in the year where everybody watching and listening to find out who they're going to play in the upcoming football sectional. So thanks for all your hospitality.
No, it's certainly our pleasure. We love having you and Paul here in the house and talking about high school athletics. It's such a fun thing to talk about, and you guys do it well. So we're appreciative of you guys.
Thank you very much. Week number 9 in high school football, and we I don't want to jinx it, but we've had 95% of the games played and almost perfect weather every Friday.
It is, and man, we need that weather to stay.
Man,
we need it to stay, and we don't want I'm hoping for perfect weather through the tournament, and then it can rain the championship weekend because we got a little roof over our head. So I think we'll be okay there.
I think you will. We mentioned how busy you are, so we have unified football this weekend. Carroll of Fort Wayne taking on McCutcheon. Boys tennis state finals. Team play will be at Carmel and Center Grove Friday, North Central on Saturday. Regionals for cross country, soccer, sectionals for volleyball. Unbelievably busy time for everyone in high school sports in our state.
It is, and it's just it's time to celebrate. Like we've talked about before. Teams that worked hard this year, and now we're seeing the result of that hard work. They're able to show it in the season-ending tournament, and some are going to go on and win a state championship, and others are going to learn lessons along the way and maybe not win a state championship. But certainly exciting to be here, and again, it's that time-honored tradition that we offer in Indiana, where every kid at every school gets to participate in the tournament, and we don't have playoffs, and certainly I think we need to continue to celebrate that because everybody deserves a chance to play postseason.
And I think we also need to celebrate the vast numbers of unsung heroes at these venues in the form of volunteers, because it takes a whole lot of people to make these championships run, and they're not being paid greatly, labor of love, but I don't think people recognize how important the people who help you in game administration are at every level.
Oh, our member schools are phenomenal. And if you think about just the logistics, last weekend we had 32 sites across the state that ran cross-country tournaments. And, you know, they're bringing in multiple schools. They're figuring out how to handle all that and where to park the buses and also deal with it in a COVID environment, which is another level. And then, you know, this weekend we got 16 sites, and then we're going to go to 4. And then that great team at Terre Haute is going to put on a state championship. And the numbers and the people who come out to support and make a opportunity to play is just phenomenal, and we're certainly appreciative of those folks.
Paul Neidig with us, talking about high school sports in our state. And Paul, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, too, in passing, the honors bestowed upon former commissioners Bobby Cox, Phil Gardner, and also Bob Gardner. And this is, you know, they're naming the mental attitude awards for them in different sports. You got a brief amount of time, and what a great honor, well-deserved honor for those three.
I was very happy to bring that proposal before our board, and I know our board and passed that enthusiastically. You know, a mental attitude award is the highest award that we can bestow on a student athlete in this state, and that I always tell them when I talk to them that one goes on your resume for the rest of your life. And when you can list a mental attitude on there, that one means something to people who are going to hire you. People are going to see how you did your previous life, and certainly those three gentlemen are well deserving of that. They've done great things for education-based athletics and continue to give back. You know, I talk to them all on a regular basis and happy to do so, and glad they're there.
He's Paul Neidig, the commissioner of the IHSAA, our weekly discussion about all things IHSAA related. Paul, thanks as always for your time. Have a great week.
You too, Bob, and thank you for doing what you do.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
In spirit of sportsmanship, we have a Hall of Fame that constantly adheres to those around you. Use some language or sort of successful, and that all can change the case. Let's support the student athletes, coaches, officials, and develop and respect their cooperation, appreciation, please with the game. At this time, we'd like to introduce the Ramblers of Attica.
All right, as I get resituated here, we've just met Attica's starters and we've met Traders Point starters. Attica choosing for the high five lineup style, and Traders Point preferring the international soccer style, where you stand forward and wave. On your screen on the left is Attica. They are in black, trimmed with red, with white numbers. Easy to see numbers. I'll be able to call out a lot of their names. Traders Point on the right side of your screen, wearing the same jerseys they had on Thursday night when they took on the North Vermillion Falcons and beat them in 3 sets. With black jerseys trimmed in white and a thin white outline around their numbers. I will do my best to call out their names, but I really cannot see the numbers that well from here. As we get ready to start, we'd like to thank North Vermillion High School for taking the last-minute hosting opportunity. This was originally intended, Sectional 54, originally intended to be played at Covington High School, but due to health-related concerns, had to be moved to North Vermillion. But here we are. As you stare across to the NVHS, you'll see and be reminded that it's North Vermillion High School. Attica takes the first serve. Libby Peterson puts it into Traders Point side. And a big block at the net. Attica with an early lead. They go up 1-0. As you see the scoreboard in the top left, the first number column will be the amount of points in that set, and the second number column will be the amount of sets won. Traders Point with a good opportunity near side here, dug by the libero and passed over back to Traders Point. We're going to get a spike opportunity, play it to the back row, pass to the libero, and tipped back over, almost down on Traders Point side. Attica with a 1-0 lead so far. We've got a nice long rally to start out. Pass to the outside, the right side. A punch back to Traders Point side. So another spike opportunity. And we've got a whistle. So that's just wide of that antenna, it looks like. And that'll put Traders Point up on the board, 1-1. Here in the first set at North Vermillion High School, Attica on the left, Traders Point on the right, and a miscommunication on the front line of Attica puts Traders Point up 2-1. So Traders Point retains the serve. Little conversation down here between the official and the scorer's book. It looks like we've got a rotation violation. This is going to need to be explained to the coach. And in all honesty, probably me as well. All right. Got a nice little crowd for an early Saturday game. 11 o'clock start time. Game to follow this one. Supposed to be at about 1:30. That'll be Bethesda Christian High School against Covington High School. So Attica's going to go up 2-1 until they tell me otherwise. Hand in the air, Clevenger with the serve. Played to the right side and hit hard. Traders Point's going to earn that serve right back. 2-2, it evens back up. All right, so the ball goes back to Traders Point for the service. A little hop serve. Played off the top of the fingertips, and Traders Point with the point. 3-2. Knights lead. Ramblers just unable to handle that one. Another serve in from Traders Point. Played to libero in the back line for the Ramblers. to the left side with a left-handed hit attempt and into the net for a 4-2 Traders Point lead. A lot of excitement from the Traders Point side today, trying to create their own enthusiasm. And a spike to the ground. That looked like it was number 13, Addie Fry. And that's a name we remember from Thursday night. She played a big part of the Traders Point 3-set win over North Vermillion. So a little punch serve. Handled by 31 of Attica. Played over by 9 of Attica. Looked to the floor, but pancaked up and over to Attica's side again. To the left side, and the left-handed hit by 21, Addison Goodwin. He's going to keep Attica in it right now, 5-3. Libero exits the game from Attica. And 31, Howard to serve. Big hit from the left side, handled by Attica. Quick set to the left-handed 21. And just content to get it over. Nice play by Attica right there. Literally athletic, going over the shoulder to handle that. Traders Point with another opportunity and just deep. Attica pulling closer, 5-4. Howard still back to serve. Howard, a junior middle hitter. Ball played in the air. Back to Howard and played to the Traders Point side. Traders Point's going to get a chance at a good hit. Go cross court. And a nice finish by 13, Addie Fry, a junior. So it's going to put them up 6-4 as the libero gets ready to serve. If I'm reading the program right, that's Maddie Small. Played up to the left side, tipped over, and Traders Point able to handle it. Nice middle hit and down to the floor. That was number 6, Ella Clayton. And Traders Point goes up 7-4. Small with the serve again. Over to the left side again for Attica. Nothing going that time. Had a couple good hits from the left side, but that's a great hit from 13, Addie Fry. For an 8-4 Traders Point lead. Small back to serve still as they double up the Ramblers. Floats that one deep. Attica watches it go by, and 8-5 with Raleigh scoring. Somebody scores on every point. So Casey Askren, a sophomore, checks in. And that serves from Askren. Set to the middle. Hit deep to the Traders Point side, but they get a nice set, and that's down to the floor. 9-5, Traders Point. See if Attica can keep that momentum going, or if they're going to be just cut off right there. Had a nice little run. The Traders Point recaptures the serve, play it deep to the libero in the middle of the Rambler defense. Ramblers get a nice hit from the left side, but handled by Traders Point. Quick set to the middle, but handled by Traders Point. Nice hard hit. We got a whistle from the official. There's a Rambler in the net. 10-5, Traders Point. I'll tell you, more so today than on Thursday. Fry's really having her way over here on the left side. That's floated deep and hits the back line, puts Traders Point up 11-5. And that'll cause the first timeout for the day. Attica's going to take that timeout, and so are we. We'll be right back.
High school sports teach important life lessons, like the best offense is a good defense.
If that's true, then we can win this battle against the pandemic by defending ourselves and each other from COVID-19. So let's wash our hands, always wear a mask, get a flu shot, and practice social distancing.
We'll not only be protecting ourselves, we'll also be protecting our teammates and friends, our moms and dads, our grandmas and grandpas.
Let's play tough defense, and we'll win this battle. I'm Sandra Walter.
And I'm Robert Falkins. We're Assistant Commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Thank you for supporting the high schools in your community.
This is respect.
All right, we're back. Attica only taking about 15 seconds out of that timeout, and Traders Point only taking about 15 seconds longer than that. I think Attica just trying to stop the flow here before things get out of hand. Serve back to the libero, over to that left side again. Attica loves that left side in the front. And they've gotten some really good hits over there from Goodwin, so it makes sense. Played down to the floor in Attica. Maybe that timeout made a big difference. 11-6 as Attica gets the serve back. So Goodwin on the serve. Once again, Attica on the left side, trimmed in red. That's going to be out. So 12-6 as Traders Point doubles up the Ramblers again. With the white numbers, Attica on the left side, Traders Point on the right. Black trimmed in white as they serve it out. So 12-7 Attica. Attica keeping it fairly close right now. Official calls for the serve. And the libero going to float that one over. Another set to the middle. That's going to the left side. And just long. So 13-7. Traders Point rolling right now. Libero comes out. We get our rotation on and the serve in from Traders Point. Couldn't be handled, and they double up Attica again, 14-7. So hand in the air, little hop serve, and played right back to Traders Point. Attica having a little trouble with the receiving game right now, 15-7. Even when they're able to return the serve, they're not handling it cleanly. That set goes to the middle again. Into the net. A block was there, but hammered into the net, and that is Riley Howard, who's by far the tallest member of the Ramblers team on the court. Set to the left side again, but handled by Traders Point. Deeper hit and in. 17-7. They go up double digits on Attica. Played to the back row of the Ramblers. Set to the outside. Outside for the Traders Point on the left, and handled by the Ramblers. Content to get it back over, just passing it over. Set to the middle for Traders Point, and they poke it, and handled by Attica. A push by Attica back to Traders Point side. And I'm not sure if that was a missed hit or just off the fingertips intentionally, but Traders Point gets the point, 18-7, and we'll go to our second break.
More than ever before, the success of this school year depends on teamwork.
And that means all of us, students, parents, teachers, school administrators, and people like you. We've got to be all in, go all out, do all we can all year long to make sure high school students in our communities have a great year.
And that includes following virus protocols and getting a flu shot. Let's trust each other, believe in each other, and get it done. I'm Chris Kaufman, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA.
And I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Thank you for supporting the high schools in our communities.
This is cooperation. This is collaboration. This is unity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
All right, so Attica taking full advantage of the timeout that time, as well as Traders Point, trying to stem the tide here. 18-7, Traders Point stuffed at the net. We've got a whistle and a Traders Point score. So 19-7 goes the score. Tipped over. Play back to the libero for Attica. Set to the outside. Mishandled, but still able to keep it in for the time being, and then it falls to the floor. 19-8. Traders Point lead, but Attica serve. We've got a substitution for Attica. Number 9, Maddie Pierce, a junior, coming in. And we've got number 6, Peterson, serving. So, hard hit, but hit deep. Still a double-digit lead for Traders Point, but Attica trying to mount a comeback, 19-9. Soft serve, and handled by Traders Point. What an athletic play by Traders Point. Look at a shot from the back row. Wow. What an effort by the Knights on that one. So Attica put a good hit on, and Traders Point just able to get it back over and wind up with the score. So Knights serve. Tip to the middle and played deep, 21-9. Traders Point trying to finish this one off in quick fashion. 4 more points until they would take a set win. Little hop serve. Play to the outside, but and a whistle by the official and a Trader Point score, 22-9. Well, it looked like he was going to point to the floor, but pointed up to the air, out of bounds, 22-10. On a service error by Traders Point. That'll put Clevenger, a freshman, back to serve. No, yes, Clevenger, freshman. So a young Attica team. Cross court, wow. Just outside, but it's a pretty impressive hit. So Attica still doubled up on score, 22-11, but trying to mount a comeback right here. Tipped back over to Traders Point. They're going to get a shot in the middle. Glances off of the Attica defenders, and 23-11, they'll regain the serve. Once again, thank you for joining us, everybody. Spread the word, live.chs247.com. Oh, just off the wrist, and 23-12. If you prefer to go directly to our YouTube page, that's youtube.com/C/Covington High School 247. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you'd like to hear more from us. That one's down to the floor, 24-12. Traders Point trying to finish this one off with set point coming up. That'll be the libero, Maddie Small, a senior, trying to finish it off for the Knights. Good serve to the middle, but returned by Attica. Traders Point tips at the net. We've got a whistle. Attica into the net. And Traders Point going to take the first set in quick fashion. So 25-12. Traders Point takes the first set. All right, we're going to go to an ad. They're going to start the 3-minute clock between sets. We'll be back to talk about that in just a second.
This is a tough time for all of us. and it is an especially tough time for high school students and high school sports.
Let's stick together. Let's listen to each other and support one another. Let's work hard, follow health and safety protocols, always mask up, be sure to get a flu shot, and never get complacent or careless.
If we do, I believe that we will have a great high school sports season. I believe that we will win. I'm Paul Neidig, Commissioner of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
And I'm Carrie Schludecker, Assistant Commissioner.
On behalf of every high school in Indiana, thank you for your support.
This is commitment. This is self-discipline. This is teamwork. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
All right, so the 3-minute clock did not get started, but I don't think we're going to need it, really. Okay, gets reset to 1:30 and started. So about a minute until we come back. Traders Point able to handle that first set really quickly after a pretty even start. Attica able to keep up with them early in that first set. And then Traders Point went on a run and ended up 25-12. So if you're looking at the scoreboard in the top left, that first column is the points in the set. The second column is the amount of sets won. You'll see that Traders Point has won. So they are up 1-0 as we get ready to kick off the second set here. Attica on the left side trimmed in red with the white numbering. Traders Point on the right side trimmed in white with the black numbering with a thin white outline. Last minute instructions by the Traders Point coach. Officials are going to do their last minute counts, and then we're going to get into the second set. Just a reminder that after this, we're going to clear the gym, stop the broadcast, start up a new broadcast with the Bethesda Christian Covington game. So we're looking at disinfecting the gym between games. Just off of the wrist of Attica, and Traders Point starts this one off really strong with a nice serve and an error on the Attica receive game. So a jump serve off the net, but played back by Attica. A nice hard hit from the back line, but into the net. So Fry, the junior outside hitter, tried to take one from the back row and just a little short. Nice short serve by Attica, and they go up 2-1. So take an early lead. Attica, the visiting team on the scoreboard, up 2-1 right now. Nice hard hit from the middle of Traders Point, but Attica handles it, play it to the outside, and they just pass it back to Traders Point. And pass back to Traders Point again. So Attica just content to get it back over the net. There we go. Going for the corner, but handled by Traders Point. Just off the fingertips of the libero, and a point for Traders Point. Those the Knights even it up 2-2. Hand in the air, Traders Point with the serve. And play it to that left side again, and that one's not going to make it over the net. 3-2, Traders Point takes their first lead here in the second set. After they won the first set, 25-12. Take an early lead here in the second set. So nice little float serve played to the front line of Attica. And just outside the pole, second time we've seen that today. And just wide. Whistle from the official calling for the serve, and it's in. Set to the middle. Little tip, but Traders Point needs to get it back over, and they do. Set to the outside. Attica favoring that left side. Nice hit, but just long. That'll give Attica a point, 4-3. So Clevenger back to serve, a freshman. Nice hit from the left side, and that's Fry. She's getting a lot more opportunity today than she did on Thursday against North Vermillion. 5-3 Traders Point with libero Small back to serve. One of the few seniors we'll see today. Set over the top of the head. A nice hit from the back row, but handled by Attica. Left-handed swing, but into the net. 6-3, Traders Point doubles up Attica. Ball's bounced back behind the line. Hand in the air, and the service is in to the other libero, wearing red for Attica. Traders Point with a swing, and it falls in. Right at the official. He had to back up and call that one in. 7-3 Traders Point. Service into the net, 7-4. Attica's going to get the serve, down 7-4. See what they can do with it. They've got number 31, Riley Howard, a junior, back to serve. She's been playing in the middle up front. And Traders Point can't handle it, 7-5. So Attica mounting a little bit of a comeback here. Set to the outside. Handled by Attica, but out of bounds. So Traders Point regains serve, and the score goes 8-5. Stay tuned for the Bethesda game against Covington directly following this one. It'll be on a separate video, but you can stay tuned to live.chs247.com to watch that one. 9-5 Traders Point on a nice serve. So we're going to see another serve from Traders Point. Nice hard serve straight across the court. Attica tips it back over, but a whistle and 2 hits. As Traders Point doubles up Attica again, 10-5. Whistle for the serve. A hush falls over the crowd as it goes into the net. So we don't have that rowdy North Vermillion student section tonight, and it's evident. Number 7, Casey Askren, a sophomore, checks in to serve for the Ramblers. Hand in the air, hop, and serve to the libero on the other side. Nice falling away dig. Attica hustling, but nothing falling for them. 11-6, Traders Point. So you can't fault Attica for their effort. They are scrambling for every ball they can, just not bouncing their way right now. That serve is in. That's an ace for Traders Point. And that's got to be Fry back there, 13. Addie Fry, the junior for Traders Point. Had a big game Thursday night against North Vermillion, the host team. And continuing that this morning. A nice little jump serve and deep. So, score goes 12-7. North Vermillion regains the serve. And it's going to be Addison Goodwin, the freshman, back to serve. Left hand in the air. And serve to the middle of the Traders Point defense. And played just short of the libero. Couldn't reach it, alligator arm. So, 13-7. Traders Point with the serve. And played to the middle. A nice little hit by Attica. Sneaky play. Tried to get a punch from libero there, but Traders Point doubles up Attica again, and Attica will call another timeout. So at 14-7, we're going to see an Attica timeout. You're going to hear an ad.
High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They're about persistence and perseverance, no matter how big the challenge.
The high schools in our community are going through a difficult time, but our fall sports season is off to a strong start. And with your patience, flexibility, and unwavering support, we think we'll have a surprisingly good year.
Most important of all, we've got to follow virus protocols and get a flu shot. So let's stay after it. Let's not give up. I'm Carrie Schludecker.
And I'm Robert Falkins. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
Our high school coaches and student athletes, thank you for your support.
This is persistence. This is perseverance. This is positivity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
All right, so we're back from that timeout. Attica trying to stop the flow from Traders Point again. Worked last time, so we'll see if it can work again. And it's not going to work that time as Traders Point plays a nice ball down to the floor right there along the line. It's a well-controlled hit. So service deep into Attica's side. And falls to the ground, 16-7. Traders Point. And I'm going to say for Traders Point service, that's 15 Elkins, this junior. But I really can't tell. It's either 15 or 16. So 2 hits on Attica and double-digit lead to Traders Point, 17-7. Up 1 set already. Traders Point looking to close out this second set. Set to the middle for Attica, but handled by Traders Point. A nice quick hit on the left side, down by Traders Point, 18-7. So a little more energy, actually, from the Traders Point side than we saw Thursday night. Providing their own enthusiasm and firepower this morning. Got a set to the outside again. Traders Point happy with that left side. Attica tries their left side, but it goes into the net, 19-7. So Elkins still back to serve. Attica handles it, but passes it back to Traders Point. Traders Point's going to get a good set at the net and tipped, but Attica handles it. Played back over and almost to the ground, but nice dig. Whistle against Traders Point, 2 hits, and Attica will get the score, 19-8. Libero comes in for Traders Point, and Libero's going to serve for Attica. Nice short serve, has Traders Point's Libero diving for it. A little early celebration there by Traders Point, but they were correct, 20-8. I think they celebrated before that point was over, but they knew what was going to happen. So, ball spun and served right down to the ground. That's an ace by Traders Point, 21-8. And that one's going to be long. Tried for that back line, but just a bit long, 21-9. Attica's going to make a substitution. Matty Pierce, a junior in. And the serve from Peterson in on the other side. And that's tipped and out of bounds, but the point goes to Traders Point, 22-9. So 3 away from a second set win if they can keep this momentum going. Nice punch by Attica going for the back line, but just a bit deep. Right idea, but a couple inches deep on that back line. Float serve in where nobody was. 24-9. This will be set point for Traders Point. Another float serve, but handled this time by Attica. Stuffed at the net by Fry. And Traders Point's going to take this second set. So a convincing win here in the second set, and a quick win, actually. We're only a half hour into this game, and Traders Point up 2-0. So we're going to clear the scoreboard, hear an ad, and we'll be right back. Thanks for hanging with us here on CHS247. That's live.chs247.com if you want to send your friends the link. youtube.com/c/Covington High School 247 if you'd like to share that as well. Or if you're here or know somebody that's here, send them my way. I'll give them a business card. We'll be right back.
Do you remember the high school cheer? 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate?
I do. And the high school teams in our community appreciate all of you. They need to hear your voice, loud and proud, more than ever before.
They need your enthusiasm. They need your attendance at their games and meets. And they need for you to follow virus protocols, get a flu shot, so that they can have a great year.
Your positive, supportive voice is appreciated more than you know. I'm Chris Kaufman.
And I'm Sandra Walter. We're both assistant commissioners at the IHSAA. Thank you again for your enthusiastic support of high school sports.
This is passion. This is enthusiasm. This is community pride. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
So we've got a minute and a half left until we come back for the third set. So far, Traders Point kind of having their way with WRC teams. Took out North Vermillion in Thursday night's contest, 3-0. Trying to do so with Attica today, already up 2-0. I will say the Knights are much more impressive tonight than they were on Thursday night. They are bringing their own enthusiasm. They're talking and getting a lot more free hits over here on the left side especially. So Attica trying to figure out a way to come back in this one. And early in each set, Attica's been very competitive. But when Traders Point gets on a run, it's hard to get them stopped. And the Attica coach has tried a couple times with timeouts and just to try to throw the Knights off their game. But it has not worked for a long-term solution. We got 30 seconds left until the third set starts. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and we'd like to throw a big thank you out to North Vermillion High School for hosting this Sectional 54 action at the last minute. Covington was originally intended to host this, but illness-related, COVID-related issues forced it to be here over in Vermillion County, and North Vermillion stepped up to bat and took this on. Thank you very much for them and all their workers. They've been very great to work with, getting the stream set up and everything. So thank you to North Vermillion High School for all the hospitality. Limited it to 250 people here, so the crowds are going to be short no matter what, as Attica takes the third set with the first serve. It's stuffed in the net by Traders Point. Traders Point with another fast start, 1-0. So we haven't seen a lot of that. There hasn't been a lot of close net play this morning, but that serve is off of the Attica wrist and aimlessly out of bounds, 2-0 Traders Point. Nice hard serve. So Attica having some problems with the service game of the night so far. We'll see if they can correct that. But the Knights put a nice hard serve in, and some of them even dive down once they get past the net. That one floats a little bit, but into the rafters and down to the floor. Another Traders Point score, 3-0 Knights. Ball spun, jump serve. Attica handles this one, but they're not going to get a great hit going forward. They get it back over. Traders Point's going to set to the near side. And down to the ground. So the Knights choosing to go with the left side over here a lot. And it seems to be working for them. 4-0. Traders Point. Service to the back line of Attica's defense. They get it back over. Set behind the head and out of bounds. So the score goes to Attica, and they'll get the service. 4-1 the score. Attica trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here as the ball just dies once it gets over the net. And every effort from the Traders Point libero can't save it. So 4-2. Ramblers still with the serve. Little punch serve over. Mishandled. Down to the floor. 4-3. Attica making a comeback. So like I said, Attica keeping it close every set so far in the early part. It's just trying to avoid that Traders Point run. Middle hit. Struggle to get it back over, and Attica can't get that final tip in. And Traders Point will get the score. So 5-3. Serve to the back line to the libero of Attica. They serve. Couldn't get that one back over. And another point for Traders Point. They double up Attica again, 6-3. Open hand serve. Attica gets this one back over, and Traders Point's going to get a set to the near side. Hard hit down by Fry. That is a name we've come to remember. Fry, the junior, flying on that left side to put it down on Attica's side. Not a lot they could do with that one. Placed it perfectly and with pace. So Traders Point with the serve. Attica sets to the right side this time. Nothing going. Tip at the net. Attica's going to get another chance. Play it to the left side. Still nothing. Traders Point to the middle, but dug by Attica. See if they can get this one back over, and they ran out of room. 8-3. Tried to swing overhead to get that one back over the net, but nothing going. Nice dying serve, even after a diving attempt by Attica. Couldn't get to that one, so valiant effort by Metter, the junior, but not a lot you can do when it dies right there in the middle of three people. It's a little sky hook tip, whistle. I'm going to get called for that, a palm. So 10-3, Traders Point with the score. Up 2-0. Trying to finish this one off in quick fashion. Another dying serve up there on the front line. That's a nice little serve. Hammered down. Traders Point with the point. 11-3. They're really feeling it now. The girls excited over on Traders Point side. Attica starting to hang their heads a bit, and they call a timeout. And we'll be back in 1 minute.
High school sports teach important life lessons, like the best offense is a good defense.
If that's true, then we can win this battle against the pandemic by defending ourselves and each other from COVID-19. So let's wash our hands, always wear a mask, get a flu shot, and practice social distancing.
We'll not only be protecting ourselves, we'll also be protecting our teammates and friends, our moms and dads, our grandmas and grandpas.
Let's play tough defense, and we'll win this battle. I'm Sandra Walter.
And I'm Robert Falcons. We're Assistant Commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Thank you for supporting the high schools in your community.
This is respect. This is cooperation. This is individual responsibility. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
All right, so we're back. Traders Point puts another dying serve to that front line. What a serve. Play to the outside and hit just long. I'll tell you, that was pretty close, but the official has a way better view than I do. And Probably better eyes than I have. So that one's out. Attica point, 11-4. Attica with the serve into the net. Traders Point gets it right back, 12-4. So the libero, Maddie Small, a senior, back to serve for Traders Point. Smacks the ball and cannot be handled by Attica, 13-4. It's one of those serves that gets over with pace and then just dives to the floor. That one floats a little bit, and Attica able to return it. And smacked to the ground by Traders Point, 14-4, as they go up double digits on Attica. So it goes silent here at North Vermillion as Small takes the hit. I will commend Attica. They are hustling for every single play, but Traders Point just hammering the ball at the net right now. Ball's rolled back to Traders Point for the next serve, 15-4. Traders Point lead. Attica receives well, plays it to the outside, and they get a nice hit, but Traders Point handles it. Hit from the middle, skied by Traders Point. Attica handles it back to them. Right side, a whistle by the official, a point for Traders Point. We're going to call that 2 hits, 16-4. So nice hard serve. And that's going to be just outside of the antenna for the third time today. 17-4. Attica on the left side, trimmed in red. Traders Point on the right side, trimmed in white. Both wearing black kits. And served into the net. So 17-5. Attica regains the serve. And they're going to bring a substitute in to serve. That's going to be number 6, Libby Peterson, a sophomore. Hand in the air, and in, just didn't make it to the net, so 18-5 on a service error from Attica. So Traders Point regains the serve. And we've got a whistle here. Official's going to talk something over with the scorer's bench. We'll see what's going on. He looks as confused as I do. I think it might be a rotation problem. As it stands right now, the score 18-5. Traders Point up 2-0. And just a lineup check. I think we're okay. 18-5 remains the score. The Traders Point serves, and just off the fingertips of Attica, 19-5. So one of the nice things about not a lot of people being able to come into the gym is they can print really high quality programs. They are full color programs, logos, nicely clad in color. So Attica's got another chance at the middle, handled by Traders Point. Libero dives for that, able to keep it up, and nobody else able to get there in time. Traders Point with the score, 20-5. 5 points away from a season-ending defeat for Attica. That serve is in. That's an ace for Traders Point, as the Traders Point fans take to their feet and start even more loudly cheering on their team. It's great to see support in the COVID era of postseason play. Let's see if Attica can get this one over, and they can! What a play! Traders Point takes a hard hit, and Attica able to handle it. get a hit from the left side. Traders Point looking to move it forward a little bit, but they pass it back to Attica. Good opportunity for Attica. They play it just long. That's a heartbreaker because that was only a couple inches deep, but deep nonetheless. Traders Point 3 points away from ending Attica's season. Tip at the net, Traders Point handles. Libero sets to the near side. Blocked at the net by Attica. 22-6. So 31, Riley Howard just went up and ate that alive. Regains Attica the serve and a point, 22-6. Casey Askren, a sophomore, trying to make something happen here for the Ramblers, but serves it hard, but into the net, 23-6. So Traders Point serve. Ball smacked to the floor a couple times. We've got a nice jump serve in, floats to the back left. Attica's going to have a chance from the left side. Ate up at the block by Traders Point. And they're going to be at match point, 24-6. Up 2 sets already. See if they can finish it off here. Short serve, but handled by Attica. And Traders Point's going to get a good opportunity here in the middle. Just off the net, and Attica be able to handle it and get it back over. Traders Point with another shot in the middle. And floated to the back corner, and that's going to be it. Traders Point takes the morning game 3-0. So they put 2 WRC teams away. North Vermillion on Thursday night, Attica this morning. They'll move into the championship tonight against the winner of Bethesda and Covington. Bethesda-Covington set to take place at 1:30. We'll see if they move that start time up. If they do, we'll send out a tweet that's at CHS247, or you can subscribe and get notified of our YouTube page, or just keep checking back at live.chs247.com for the second game in the morning session. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you again soon.